Oscar guy here. How's it going, y'all? Happy Oscar nominations eve. Tomorrow morning. Tomorrow's the big day. It is 8 o'clock p.m. on Oscar nominations eve, and I'm doing this quick video. Gonna be doing it raw. I'm not gonna be editing it or anything like that or cutting anything out. Just gonna do this raw for y'all. I made some last minute changes, some last minute adjustments to my final Oscar predictions. If you haven't seen them already, in my last podcast episode, I went through my entire predictions. And that was, what day was that? Saturday? Um, and I've been ruminating on some things a lot this week, listening to other people's opinions and other people's predictions and some other things that are going on leading up to Oscar nomination morning. And I've made some adjustments. I've made some adjustments in a few categories. So I've made adjustments in picture, editing, original screenplay, and visual effects. So let's go through them. Just so you know, I'm going to give you all my word. If something crazy happens tomorrow morning and be like, oh, I actually changed my prediction. So help me God. Look at the timestamp. January 21st, right? Okay, so let's just check to see. Yeah, we see. Okay. All right, so in picture, I have One Battle, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, Frankenstein, Begonia, Train Dreams, The Secret Agent. It was just an accident. So the only thing that I adjusted here is I added F1 and weapons. For some reason, I didn't have these added to my list here, but I feel like if there's going to be something that maybe takes the place if it was just an accident, I hope not. I don't think Train Dreams is going to get snubbed. I'd be pretty surprised if it does. But I want to say F1 and weapons after their PGA nominations are kind of sort of on the cusp for that 10th spot in Best Picture. Again, they're lone PGA nominees, so I doubt it, but I'm having them listed here anyway, just in case. So I think that is what I changed in Best Picture. My 10 is the exact same. But yeah, that is picture. Next up, I think I said, what did I have? Original screenplay. So original screenplay, I made some adjustments here. So I want to say before I had The Secret Agent in instead of It Was Just an Accident. But again, I had It Was Just an Accident in picture and not in screenplay. I just had it nominated for picture and international feature, and that didn't really sit right with me. So I have a feeling if Accident is going to get saved tomorrow morning, which I hope it does, I'm putting it in for original screenplay over The Secret Agent. Now, I have The Secret Agent winning international feature. So for that to not get nominated here and win that award is a little weird. I know, but I'm just going to go for it. And I still have Sorry Baby. I think the buzz was enough for that, and it came just at the right time during Oscar voting, and I think it might happen. But if Sorry Baby misses, then yeah, maybe Secret Agent will take its place, or maybe even Blue Moon will take its place. That definitely seems like an original screenplay nominee, that type of screenplay. Jake Haley, Weapons, If I Had Legs, way long shots. So that's what I have for original screenplay. In editing, what did I do for editing again? So I put in Begonia. I just have a feeling that, a lot of people are saying Hamnet. I have a feeling that the editing style in Hamnet is not the Academy's cup of tea. There's a lot of cuts to black. There's some very minimal, like, stylistic editing choices in that. Outside of those cuts to black. So, yes, Hamnet is perhaps a top 3, top 4 Best Picture contender, and Best Picture contenders definitely show up here. I don't know. I'm putting in Begonia instead because that seems to be not stronger in Best Picture than Hamnet. It's close to it, but the editing is much more pronounced, and um, I guess we'll just leave it there. Okay, it's more pronounced. Um, I'm gonna take a risk, and I'm gonna say Begonia instead of Hamnet. I'm not gonna play it safe. Um, and I don't think I had F1 in last time, and I don't know why, because that is most likely winning sound, and the sound and editing correlation is very, very strong. So I threw in F1 as well, so I have Hamnet and Sentimental Value missing. Everything else, long shots for sure. I wish this could happen. I really, really wish this could happen, but it's just been blanking in every below the line category outside of adapted screenplay at Critics' Choice. Other than that, it's on the cusp. It's on the cusp. Even in international feature, some people aren't even predicting it. No Other Choice to get nominated for international feature. I am not one of those people. I have the Neon 5. I have the Neon 5. And what the Neon 5 are these 5 films right here. Secret Agent Sentimental, Accident, Sirat, No Other Choice. All Neon films are going to get into the category. But No Other Choice is the most vulnerable. Hate to say it, it's a fact. Hinra Job could upset. Left-Handed Girl can upset. Everything else, I mean, I don't know, President's Cake, I don't know, Bellin, Late Shift. Kokuho was shortlisted in makeup and hairstyling, I believe, or costume design, one of those. I don't know. But yeah, that's where we're at with international feature. And then, what was the other one? Visual effects. So I think the only adjustment I had here, I took out something and put in The Lost Bus. I heard The Lost Bus had a fantastic bake-off, and it kind of cleaned house as far as VES nominations are concerned. I don't have all of the VES categories listed here, but I do know that it was nominated for the main VES award and a bunch of like supplemental and supporting categories as well. It was a second to Avatar Fire and Ash, which is really huge. And I haven't seen The Lost Bus, but from what I've heard, it has some fantastic visual effects. So I have that in instead of Sinners. I do still have Frankenstein in. Some people aren't predicting that because some of the effects in Frankenstein are a little cheesy. Some of the CGI is like kind of stands out, not in a good way. But I don't know. It's so strong in Best Picture, and I don't think this branch really cares. I think they're just like, oh, it looks nice. Oh, the CGI rats and wolves. I don't know. I think it could still get in. Sinners could upset. Wicked for Good, as weak as that film is, could also upset. Still has great visual effects. Everything else is kind of a long shot, but for right now, I have Avatar, F1, Superman, The Lost Bus, and I'm holding on to Frankenstein. But yeah, those are the adjustments that I've made to my predictions. We can go to the shorts categories. These are the shorts categories. I consulted Gold Derby. I consulted the award expert community. I consulted the Oscar expert and some other people who are predicting shorts categories, and I have an amalgamation of all of those, I think. So who knows if I'm going to be accurate here for the documentary shorts. And then the animated shorts, I have this, Autocar, Snow Bear, Cardboard Butterfly, Iru, and then live action short, I have these. Made some adjustments here. But that's what I got, folks. That's what I got. I'm locking it in. No more last minute changes. And that's it. If you want to see my full predictions, OscarGuyHere.com/predictions. And that's it. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll see y'all tomorrow morning. I will see y'all tomorrow morning. You best believe, be on the lookout for a live reaction. Not a live reaction, but a reaction video to the Oscar nominations tomorrow morning. Merry Christmas, y'all. And I'll catch you on the flip. Oscar Guy is out. Happy predicting. Goodbye.